Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's. Stepping in, Ian Happ, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Now another 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 6 tries. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And an off. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Popped him up. Turner is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Defoe is there, and in now is Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead off the home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out. And now for Washington, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Murphy showing off his range. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He comes in with an attention-getting .405 batting average. He's taken him deep once. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there.
Threw it right past him. Now to the plate, Matt Wieters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. There's Baez on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. So back-to-back
slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 0-2 once more. Misses off the plate.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off-speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Strasburg with a check at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Missed with a slider. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1-1 to Schwarber. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. In now is Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air into shallow left center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Defoe ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider's still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground at third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Soto looking up. Gone! Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Matt Wieters.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Wilmer Defoe becomes out number 2 this inning. Michael Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Michael Taylor.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 5. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he struck him out. So it might... Number 60 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now that's popped up. Rendon moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Trey Turner checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Standing in, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And that one just missed outside. A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Juan Soto to the plate now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And then swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Cishek pauses. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the... Here's Javier Baez. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to... At the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, number 60. He stands in for the first time in this one. Mark Reynolds will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch. And that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that 1 pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he